Okay, I don't typically, when a home is occupied, like a 1 year warranty, I don't usually do a lot of videos of the interior, because my clients have lived in the interior for a year, so there's nothing that I can show that would cause that much enlightenment. A still image is sufficient, so description is sufficient. But I'm in the laundry and I see that the clothes dryer has a safety pin on it, and that solves a mystery that we have, because I thought that the extra pipe outside was for the secondary drain for the air conditioning system. And I'm looking over here, and it's an updraft system. Your secondary drain has a safety switch on it. So this system does not have a secondary drain. And so if that pipe outside had been for the air conditioning system, it was in the wrong location, like I said. But if that pipe goes to this drain for the clothes washer, and that location is perfectly acceptable. That was a missed call on my part. So it happens. I just kind of wander around like a lost soldier. This is actually, but I wanted to say that here because when we get to the water heater section, I'm talking about it. When we get to the exterior section, I'm talking about it. When we get to the air conditioning, I'm talking about it. I've been talking about that pipe, and this video is the attic, and so it's going to be the first video that you see, and you will be able to qualify what I was talking about. You're like, oh, he talked about that in the first video. Well, I know what's happening. So we're in the attic, and the first thing that I see, the very first thing I notice is that we got 1/4-inch gypsum board over our laundry ceiling, and it is supposed to be 5/8. Okay, so this is too thin. It does not offer the proper fire blocking between the attic space and the living space. And another thing about this is that this board is not insulated. So really I'm standing on a chimney, not just for fire, but also for your energy bills, because there's really nothing. Heat goes to less heat, so if it's the wintertime and you're heating in this house, all your heat's going to come up through this board. If it's the summertime and you're cooling this house, cool goes to heat, all your air conditioning is going to escape through this thin board up into your attic and rob you of the money it takes to cool your house or your comfort. So it's those things. Now here's another thing about this, is what we're looking at, is this, is this, can I get wider? I can't, okay. Okay, this scuttle hole that I'm coming up through is not lined. It does not have a barrier on it. There's nothing that keeps the insulation from falling out of your attic. You want your insulation to stay in the attic. And speak of insulation in the attic, we got a big old dip right there. We're missing some insulation. The infrared camera will probably show some of this to us. Probably all of it. But yeah, we're missing insulation. We do have depth markers. It looks like we got about 17 inches. This is your doorbell transformer, and it's a low voltage, so a lot of people say it's okay just to turn them and twist them like that, but you really should have a wire nut on that. And then this light in the attic should have a protective cover on it. Let's get a little farther up here and see what else we can see, because we're hunters. Alright, so we come up here, we got our air duct up here, so I'm going to run some infrared up while I'm up here. And we've got radiant panel OSB, and our framing is truss, prefab truss. We've got soffit baffles for our soffits, vents. Okay, what else we got? Come on up, bud. Did you get up here? Yeah, it looks like you did, huh? Alright, what a sport. Okay. It's our zone right there. Hang on, let me fish out a flashlight for us. Must have been hot up here when they were up here. I'm seeing water bottles all over the place. Now this insulation is already missing, so I'm going to go ahead and step into it. I don't usually like to go farther. Do no harm. Do no harm. Okay, the roof video is going to show us a little bit, you know, because all of our bathroom vents are going up. There's not a lot I can go to and see and talk about, except the insulation's been disturbed in a lot of places. This insulation should look like a fresh snow. It should be nice and even all the way across. Of course it's not, and there's our exhaust vents. And as far as framing faux-pas, I'm seeing insulation faux-pas, but I really can't find any visible framing infractions.